Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, live from 4 Pines Park in Manly. Round 2 action about to get underway with the Cowboys visiting Manly. And what is set to be an exciting game. Two teams who are coming off losses in the opening round of the second season of the Simulation Rugby League Premiership. Kane Chapman-Kenny and his side narrowly losing their opening match against the Rabbitohs last week, while the Cowboys went down to the Panthers in a heavy defeat. And they'll be looking to improve on what was quite a successful Nines campaign for both sides. They enjoyed what they saw, but it wasn't the best start to the season. It'll be the Cowboys to kick off. Manly will be receiving at the southern end here at 4 Pines Park as Will Kay gets the game underway. And round 2, season 2, and the SRL is also underway, and Brad Goodwin takes it forward for the first hit up of the afternoon. So these two sides have met once before in the SRL. Last season it was the Seagulls beating the Cowboys 34 points to 16. Liam Ryan starring for the Cowboys with 3 tries. Meanwhile, it was Chaz Dingo, Kane Chapman-Kenny and Albi Akarangi who all scored for the Seagulls that day. It was up in Townsville, so this is the return fixture as Manly make their way through their first set of the afternoon. Akarangi, given the kicking duties, punches it down to Kurt Moore on the wing, who'll bring it up to the 30 for the Cowboys. So if we go through these two lineups, first of all the Cowboys away from home, Cherry Evans at fullback, Kurt Moore, Zach Smith, Carlos Kennelly and Jamie Lee out the back. So an unchanged back 5 for the Cowboys. Will Kay and Rohan Kaval continue to build on their partnership in the middle, while Casey Namana will get his first start for the Cowboys, coming off the bench last week, as is Declan Murphy starting in the number 9 jumper. Callum Irwin, Jamal Kasakau, Luke Malchus is back to the second row, while Robbo Mobiston retains the number 13 jumpers. Mobiston does put a high on the final tackle, knocks it back to Evans, who was in good support, but he's been wrapped up by the enemy in the defence. Looked like Byron Boone came down, hit him nice and quickly. On the bench for the Cowboys, Cyan Harris, Nicholas Ether, John Harden and Ryan Pine. It's your Cowboys lineup for today's fixture. Akarangi gets a nice offload from Bennett. Up inside the Cowboys side of halfway. They go left as Bennett gets the ball and juggles it for a moment. Does well to regather. He's taken down. Good tackle by Malchus. They come near side this time. They find McKinney. Decides to straighten it up and takes it into the tackle. Right side they come through the hands to Herban, to Bell. So Manly this afternoon, Sam Herban retains the fullback position. Michael Crimp and Corey Bell on the wings. Chapman-Kenny's moved himself into the centres, with Crimp moving to the wing. He'll partner up with Robbie Elms. In the halves, it's Aidan McKinney and Kyle Lewis, who's coming off last weekend's bench start, so he'll get his first start in the Manly colours. Brad Goodwin, Byron Boone and Matthew Harris in the front row, while Jesse Bennett, Chris Lord and Albi Akarangi in the back row for the Seagulls. On the bench, Daniel Punch, Macaulay Morris, Isaac Such and on debut Joshua Blackburn in the number 17 jumper.
Markers lock in.
As Will Kay plays the ball, final tackle for the Cowboys, bit of a juggle by Malchus. Thinks he spots a gap, he takes it, but it closes quickly and Akarangi racks Malchus up on the final tackle, and that's a disappointing end of the set from the Cowboys.
He's held there. That's one. Move.
So as mentioned, both sides coming off a loss in the opening round last week.
That's his second.
The Seagulls finding themselves in a a high-scoring tussle with the Rabbitohs. 56 points to 34. You have to say it was Albi Ekarangi who was the star of the day. 32 tackles, 2 tackle breaks, 2 tries, and 1 SMVP point. Other good performances last week. Chris Lord played the full 80 minutes. 6 runs, 16 tackles. No misses either as Lewis punches it down again to the wing of Moore. This time he only makes it out to the 30, wrapped up by Sam Herbin. Top performers last week for the Cowboys. Have to say Robbo Mobiston was the player of the day for the Cowboys. 3 line breaks, 2 tackle breaks, 16 runs for 139 metres, and 26 out of 29 tackles made. So Mobiston starting the season with good intent, looking to lift his Cowboys off the bottom of the table. As they play the ball underneath us, it's Jamal Kasakau taking it forward, and a good hard run from the second rower. Murphy at dummy half. Caval kicks it on the final. Again, plugging the ball down to the wings, both sides.
Right, here's tackle 1.
This time they come near side of Herman. A good flat ball to Herman. Looks to get around the first tackle, but he's wrapped up well by Malchus. Just up to the advantage line, and Goodwin takes it forward. Good charge by the big front rower. Up to the Cowboys 20. They stay short side and then switch it to Ekarangi. Back centre field. He takes 3 men to take him down. So the Seagulls 15 metres out centre field, tackle 4 as Harris decides to just take it straight forward up the middle. 5 metres out here, first real attacking opportunity for either side as they go back to Lewis. He's going to put it high, kick out to the wing of Crimp, but it's taken down well by Carlos Kennelly, and he looks to be forced back into his in goal. Great defence by the Seagulls. And the Cowboys will restart from a line dropout. As Herbin takes it just on the Seagulls side of halfway, and big Matthew Harris takes it forward and sets it up for Manly, looking to strike first here in front of their home crowd. Both sides had a disappointing season 1. The Cowboys finishing 6th on the ladder. Meanwhile, the Seagulls, after a difficult start to season 1, had 2 wins on the trot. Many were saying their season was back on track as Goodwin goes straight through the middle. Some confusion in the middle for the Cowboys. And Goodwin just finds himself in a huge hole and opens the scoring here at 4 Pines Park. It was Cherry Evans and Casey Namana both looking at each other, neither really knowing who was going to make the tackle. As McKennedy comes in, strikes it well, adds the extra 2, no problems, makes it 6 points to 0. Two tries in 2 weeks for Brad Goodwin, scoring last week against the Rabbitohs and grabbing another this afternoon against the Cowboys. Takes his tally to 3 tries in the SRL, so not bad for a front row as Harris takes it forward off the kickoff. Seagulls look to settle things down.
Hill, 2 hands away. He's held there.
Charge up the middle for Ekarangi.
3.
As mentioned, Albi Ekarangi last week, 32 tackles, 2 tackle breaks, 2 tries. It was a great performance from the number 13 for Manly. The custodian, you'd have to say, as Evans has just slid over the touchline. Bit of dew in this late afternoon match here in Manly. And that's an unforced error from the Cowboys fullback. Just looked to jink off his left foot as he came down from taking the catch and has just lost his feet under him. So it's a good position here for Manly as they restart from the scrum. They go to Herbin, taken down a good tackle, 15 metres out, around about 5 metres out from the right-hand touch goalpost. Elms will play the ball. They come near side to Akarangi. Good ball to Harris. Met hard by Declan Murphy. Good defence so far from the Cowboys. Tackle 3, centre field to Akarangi. Once again, bends the defensive line up to the Cowboys 10. They decide to spread it wide to Bennett. He charges it forward, taken down by Carlos Kennelly. Final tackle now for the Seagulls. Looking to strike with their second try. They go high off the boot of Lewis. Tapped back by Herbin to Byron Boone. But he's been wrapped up well by Declan Murphy. It'll be a handover to the Cowboys.
He's held there. 1, release.
As they go to Irwin to charge it forward, the big front rower.
That's your second.
Had a good game last week for the Cowboys.
He's held there. Clear him now.
43 minutes,
3,
8
back
runs.
with me.
14 tackles, no misses.
Held.
Good stats for a front rower.
Look at me.
Playing in his second season in the SRLs. Caval decides to kick early. He forces Herbin to backtrack, and he's been met in a good chase from the Cowboys.
Release.
Just outside the Seagulls 20. McKinney to Harris. Busts his way through the middle. Got support on the outside from Ekarangi. So good support play from the number 13 as they go through the hands again to Chapman Kenny.
3, hands away. Held.
On the halfway line, they'll play the ball. Tackle 3 to Harris again.
He's held there.
Taking it
4.
forward as his confident signs here from the Seagulls. Goodwin offloads again to Lewis. So the hands are starting to come free for the Seagulls. Cowboys really needing to start to rack up these tackles.
Right, here's tackle 1.
So Lee's taken down just outside the 20 for the Cowboys as they look to start their set in a positive fashion. Through Malchus. Murphy to Mobiston.
3, held.
Good tackle by Akarangi on Robbo Mobiston. This time to Nicholas Ether.
He's held there.
Finds himself
That's
out onto
tackle
the
4,
park
hands off.
after just 20 minutes. Murphy again at dummy half. Kasaka almost finds himself in a hole. Taken down, a good tackle by McKinney.
Of him now.
So final tackle, Murphy again at dummy half. Goes out to Caval. Again, punching it down to the wing of Michael Crimp. And there's no way through for this
1, release.
outside back for the Seagulls. Bennett plays the ball just short of the halfway line to Lewis. Macaulay Morris. Good charge. First touch of the ball from Morris today.
Back to 10.
To Akarangi.
Held. The ball. Hold the 10.
Manly continuing to apply pressure on the Cowboys early in this game. 23 minutes gone. Still 6 points to 0 to the Seagulls. They're going to put it down to the wing again. Just pressuring this near touchline. It's Kurt Moore who is in charge of it, and he's taken a good pull here. He's got Herbin coming across, and Chapman Kenny cuts him down from behind.
Let him up.
But it was a good return from Kurt Moore up into the Seagulls half as Harris gets a good short ball and gets put into a hole. Murphy plays it, goes right to Kay. He'll want to set it up centre field. So options both ways. Murphy goes left flat to Mobiston. He takes it into contact with the Cowboys. All of a sudden into the Seagulls 10. They go right through the hands to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans looks to charge his way over, and the Cowboys hit back here at Brookvale. Doesn't matter what you call it. Lottoland, Four Pines or Brookvale. Cherry Evans has just barged his way through and gets the Cowboys' first try of the afternoon. So a great set from the Cowboys. All set up from a Kurt Maul. Kick return. Will Kay adds the extra 2. We're locked up. 6-all. 25 minutes gone. Restarted off the boot of Aidan McKinney and Cyan Harris.
1, release.
We'll bring it back for the Cowboys after their opening try of the afternoon. Cherry Evans going over to the right of the uprights.
2. He's held there. Up
Kurt
now.
Maul combining with Robbo Momiston to really set that up for the Cowboys. And
3, back with me.
I have to say, Rowan Caval is leading the side well around the park.
Held. Clear him. 4, get back.
Partnered
Look
up
at
with the
me.
young rookie Will Kay. Starting to really combine
He's held there. 5, hold.
and get things going for the Cowboys. So they get through their first set after the try. And Mobiston kicks it down to Corey Bell. Gets away from the first tackler, gets away from Kasakau. Eventually taken down by Cherry Evans, but he's been forced into touch. And he won't be happy about that. A good return from the former Rabbitohs fullback. But it's really going to open up the gates for the Cowboys to strike. Again, it was just his right hand, his right foot that just touched that near touchline as they restart from the scrum, the Cowboys.
He's held there. Of him now. 1,
Setting it up
release.
centre field is Cherry Evans with Murphy at dummy half. They come near side through the hands to Maul.
Held.
McKinnon takes him down 25 metres out to Ether. He straightens it up, takes it into contact by McKinney. Sorry, Akarangi and Lewis.
Held. 4. Move.
Right side, inside to Mobiston. So good interchanging through the hands for the Cowboys. They're looking at their second real opportunity as Murphy going to take it back to Caval. He's going to put it high. Good kick by Caval, but it's been wrapped up by Corey Bell. Good leap by the winger. Took it down nicely. We saw that last week from Corey Bell. Confident under the high ball.
3, hands away. Held.
Was put under an onslaught from Isaac Edwards last week against the Rabbitohs.
That's tackle 4, hands off.
It was 4 or 5 kicks he had to defuse, and he took all 4 or 5 of them.
Held. 5.
So it's Jesse Bennett who sets it up 35 out for the Seagulls. And Lewis just punched it down to Jamie Lee,
That's 1.
who collects
Move.
well and takes it just beyond the Cowboys' 20. So 10 minutes out from half time. It's 6-all here at Four Pines Park.
Held. 2, hands away.
The Seagulls scoring the opening try through Brad Goodwin.
He's held there. He's held. 3.
And then Cherry Evans striking back for the Cowboys 10 minutes later.
Held. Let him go. Let him go. 4. Hold the 10.
This time it's Kasakau to take it forward.
Let him up. 5.
Big
Hold
game
the
so
10.
far by Jamal Kasakau. Always a busy player. Had 17 of 20 tackles last week, 2 line breaks
Release.
and a tackle break. Always hard to take down. We saw that in the off-season when the
2.
Pacific team took on the World 13. top performer for the Pacific side that day.
3 back with me.
And arguably one of the top Cowboy performers week in, week out. As McKinney plays the ball, they stay short side to Chapman Kenny, who finds Bell on his inside shoulder. No way through for the big winger. Taken down a good tackle by Murphy and Cyan Harris.
He's held there. Let him go.
Final tackle here for the Seagulls as Lewis plays the ball. Boone goes back to Akarangi. Decides to put the kick up. Not great kick by Akarangi. Taken down by Robbie Elms, but no real pressure on the Cowboys. In fact, they just let Elms take that one down.
He's held there.
So what a contrast we've seen this week from the Seagulls compared to their game against the Rabbitohs in week 1. It was a high-scoring affair.
Right, that's 0. Held.
As the Cowboys are going to get another set here, but they've lost it. They've put it down
He's held there. 0
just
tackle.
after they get a tackle recount from the ref. So disappointing outcome there as the Seagulls take it forward through Macaulay Morris. So 20 metres out here. Good opportunity for the Seagulls to strike before half-time. Under 5 minutes remaining. Herman to play the ball. Boone goes to McKinney to Morris. Straightening it up on a good angle. 10 out for the Seagulls. To the right to McKinney. Short ball to Chris Lord. Lord's hard to take down. Throwing onto his back. The good tackle by Jamal Kasakau. Boone goes to McKinney. He decides to go himself. Hard to take down. And Aidan McKinney looks to have pushed his way over. And he's gone and under the posts for the Seagulls' second try. And the bunker confirms it. So Aidan McKinney goes in for his second try of the season. Too hard to stop. And he'll look to add the extra 2 as well. 5 from 6 last week. 2 from 2 so far here today. And it's 12 points to 6. The Seagulls strike just before half time. Game back underway off the boot of Will Kay.
Held. 1.
As the clock ticks down. Orange is not far away as Akarangi takes it forward, and he's hit hard again by Declan Murphy, who's been busy this afternoon for the Cowboys on defence.
3 hands away. He's held there. Up now.
11 from 11 tackles last week for Murphy.
4.
And it doesn't look like he's missed one yet
Held.
so far today. As the Seagulls, Chris Lord makes a good charge up through the middle.
He's held there.
35 metres out for the Seagulls. Final tackles, Boone goes back to Akarangi, who again decides to kick down to the wing of Maul. Covered well by good chasers,
Of him now.
led by Sam Herbin.
Move. He's held there. 2
Kasaka
hands
makes
away.
another good run. Cut out pass to Kay. He in turn finds Lee
3
on the
markers
outside, but
right
the
in.
Cowboys
Held.
unable to make any sort of movement forwards up the field.
He's held there. 4.
Murphy taken down, the siren sounds. That will be half-time here at Fourth Pines Park. It's the Seagulls in front at half-time, 12 points to 6. Welcome back to 4 Pines Park. You're watching the Simulation Rugby League Premiership on SRL TV, Round 2, Season 2. Second half action about to get underway. It's the Seagulls at front at the moment, leading the Cowboys 12 points to 6. And the Cowboys with their hands on the ball first in the second half. And Casey Namana just tries to take it straight into the contact.
He's held there.
And looking to start the second half with a lot of intensity.
Right, that's a third.
Neither side wanting to go start the season with 2 straight losses. As mentioned, these sides, these two teams have met once before in the SRL. Up in Townsville in Season 1. It was the Seagulls coming away with the points, 34 points to 16. With Ash Crutcher, Chaz Dingo scoring 2 tries apiece, and Albi Akarangi and Kane Chapman-Kenny scoring a try as well as Michael Crimp looks to be away here, and the Seagulls will start the second half exactly where they finished the first, scoring tries, and it's 16 points to 6, kick to come. Disappointing for the Cowboys, the defensive line just opening up, and Michael Crimp has got speed to burn on the outside. Aidan McKinney will look to add the extra 2. Consistent kicker for the Seagulls. Shouldn't have any issues here. Makes it 18 points to 6. Keeps a 90% average for the season, Aidan McKinney. 77% in Season 1. So a lot of work in the off-season done with his kicking. And that has been evident so far in the second season. So 18 points to 6, it's the Seagulls getting out to an early lead in the second half, the biggest lead we've seen in the game so far.
He's held there. Let him go.
Jacob Blackburn with his first touch in the SRL.
Held. 3.
Such to play dummy half. Looking like some of the interchange players
hands off.
have come on for the Seagulls. As McKinney finds a bit of space behind Jamie Lee. Doesn't get too much distance with it.
He's held there. Let him
It does
up.
force the Cowboys winger backwards.
Held. Let him go. Let him go. Held. 2.
So Joshua Blackburn on the field for the Seagulls, making his debut this afternoon after
Hands away.
joining the SRL, just signing for the Seagulls this week.
4. Get back. Look at me.
An exciting prospect for the Seagulls after Levi Sayer left the club
He's held there.
in a
5.
shock move
Hold.
to the SFL, the Simulation Football League, which has just started up. If you haven't seen it, check out the Simulation Football League.
Held.
Levi Sayer making his way over and opening up for Joshua Blackburn as he takes it up. Another good charge by the
He's
second
tackle
rower.
1.
Looking to
He's
start
held
his
there.
career in a positive, the big redhead for the Seagulls as they go to Chapman-Kenny, the winger. The captain has been forced over the sideline. Frustration there as looks like Carlos Kennelly covered well in defence and just nudged him into touch. So the Cowboys will restart 40 metres out from the scrum, and they go straight to Kuval, who'll set it up centre field.
That's 1. Move. 2. Held.
25 metres out here, the Cowboys looking to strike back after that early Seagulls try.
3. Hands off. He's
Murphy at dummy half. They come right through the hands to Callum Irwin, who just charges it straight into some heavy contact. This time it's Namana. Casey Namana setting it up. Only a couple of metres out, so a great opportunity for the Cowboys as Murphy goes flat to Caval, but he's been hammered in a big tackle by Blackburn. And the new kid on the block wraps him up, and the Seagulls get the ball.
He's held there. 2.
So a healthy 12-point lead, the Seagulls hold on to at the moment. Coming up 50 minutes as Herban looks to jink his way past, gets away from Murphy.
He's held there.
Can't get away from the clutches of Casey Namana. As McKinney decides to kick early, it's a horrible kick from McKinney.
That's 1.
Doesn't make good contact at all. And the Cowboys straight into the Seagulls half.
2 on the keep going.
Just short of the 30, to the short side they go. To Maul.
Right, that's the 3rd.
Good tackle by McKinney, wraps him up and slings him to the ground. Centre field to Namana. Taking it hard into contact by Akarangi. Murphy again, good quick play the ball by Namana. Gives Zach Smith the opportunity to jink his way up into the Seagulls 10. Final tackle for the Cowboys. Murphy back to Caval. Good kick by Caval. Coming down from it, Michael Cripp coming across from his wing. And diffuses that one for the Seagulls. It's what a take by Michael Cripp.
0 tackle. He's held there. Move it.
As they come near side, Lewis
Right.
looks to show and go. Not falling for it was Malchus.
He's held there. 2.
Harris takes it forward. Good charge by the vice skipper to Akarangi. He's being punched in a big tackle by Casey Namana once again. The two big fellas coming head to head, and Namana wins that one. Such a dummy half, slings it out wide to Bennett. Taken down by Will Kay. 28 metres out here for the Seagulls. Lewis puts it high across to the wing of Kurt Maul, and the Cowboys winger wrapped up in a good chase by Kane Chapman-Kenny. As the sun starts to set here in Manly, the shadows start to make their presence felt. Murphy to Irwin. The Cowboys really needing to strike next if they're going to have any chance in taking the points today, as Caval decides to kick early, looking for the 40-20. A great kick by Rowan Caval, and exactly what the Cowboys needed. So inside the Seagulls 10 they go. Murphy's got options left and right. He goes left to Mobiston, who finds Kasaka. The big second rower wrestles to only a metre short. They play the ball. They go short side to Namana. Casey Namana looking for his first try in the SRL. But it looks like he's been pushed over and wrestled onto his back. Good charge by the second rower. No luck, unfortunately, there. But a good confidence booster as things get back underway. And the Cowboys with still a couple of tackles remaining. Kasaka sets it up. Murphy this time goes right to the skipper. No, it's Callum Irwin, in fact. Again, good defence by the Seagulls. Denied once again. And it looks like it was Sam Herban. So final tackle. Murphy's going to go back to Caval, who decides to put it up. Not a big kick by Caval, and it wasn't a great kick at all. As Crimp comes down with it, no problems. And they'll restart from the 20.
Hill, get up. 0 tackle, hands away.
To Harris.
Hill there. That's one.
The vice skipper looking to get in on the action as Lewis flings it out wide, and it's not a good pass by the 5'8". And the Cowboys are going to have another opportunity as the lights flick on at 4 Pines Park. As they set things up and decide to change the direction, they find Mobberston back centre field. Taken down by Goodwin. Murphy stays right. They find the skipper wrestling his way over, looking for a quick play the ball. Gets it. Murphy goes flat to Namana. Gives it to Kasaka. Good charging runs by the Cowboys, big boys. Murphy goes back to the right again. Kay decides to spot a gap. Almost gets away from Such. Good run from the 5'8". Setting it up inside the Seagulls 10. Back to Cavell once again. Sends it across high to the wing of Zach Smith. Zach Smith wrestling, but there's too many Seagulls players around, and he's wrapped up, and that's a handover. So Blackburn sets it up. They go right to Herbin. Herbin's got the speed. Good speed shown by Herbin. Flicks it out to his winger. Corey Bell in support. Taken down just short of the 30. They go flat to Such. He finds Harris. Harris again just straightens it up. Takes it into the heavy contact again. It's Namana. Good play the ball by the second rower. Goodwin. The Seagulls looking to wrap it up here at 4 Pines Park at home. They go flat to Bennett. Good dummy half passing by Isaac Such. They're about 4 metres out. Such goes back to Lewis. Lewis is going to put it high. It's a tough kick. Coming down with its curved ball. And the Cowboys once again survive. So the game well and truly in the balance. Only one try so far in the second 40. Michael Crimp in the opening couple of minutes. But since then, we've just seen defence after defence. As they go to Mobberston, and Ekarangi has not come away from that one in a good way at all. He looks to be clutching his right elbow. And we'll have to get a word from the sideline as to what's happened to Albie Ekarangi. The Cowboys set it up. Cavell down to the wing of Corey Bell, but he's pushed a little bit too far. And the Seagulls let that one go. Out the back of the in goal, and they'll restart from the 20.
Zero tackle. He's held there.
Byron Boone back on the field for the Seagulls.
One. Release.
Looks to have slotted into the second row.
He's held there. That's your second.
Good charge by the young hooker. This time it's Bennett.
Held.
The Seagulls still holding on to this 12-point lead.
Back to 10.
Herbin getting away from the diving tackle of Cyan Harris. He's in a quiet game so far, Sam Herbin. Not quite what we saw of him last week against the Rabbitohs, but all the same, the Seagulls still holding a good lead. A good 12-point lead. So James Harden also on the field for the Cowboys. Sorry, John Harden on the field for the Cowboys. And it looks like Ryan Pine has come on as well. So both sides using the interchange bench heavily in the heat this afternoon. As Pine does make his way straight through the defensive line with his first touch of the ball. Maybe this is what's needed from the Cowboys. A little bit of injection from their backs. John Harden hasn't seen much of the ball in the opening couple of games, but we know how quick he is. So inside the Manly 20, the Cowboys to play the ball. Murphy at dummy half goes to Smith. Smith puts the kick in. Brought down by one of the Seagull players, and Daniel Punch has come away with it.
Right, here's tackle 1.
Doesn't have the speed to get away, but up to the 40 he goes.
Hill, 2, on the keep going.
Good charge by Jesse Bennett. Through the hands to McKinney. Continuing to take the line on this afternoon, Aidan McKinney. And an unfortunate forward pass from the play the ball. And that's going to hand the ball back to the Cowboys. It's their third error of the game, the Seagulls. This game is far from over. Still 15 minutes remaining.
That's 1. Move!
Murphy at dummy half, finds Lee. Jinks his way through the middle of the field.
He's held there.
Met well by Herbert at the back. Murphy to Koval, to Evans. Jerry Evans slicing through.
3.
Kyle Lewis clings on it desperately to him. Murphy, Tom Obberston, flat pass. Good charge by the second rower. Good opportunity here for the Cowboys. Surely they have to strike as Kay's taken down a metre short. Final tackle. Murphy, flat to Koval, but wrapped up in a good tackle by Joshua Blackburn. Good defensive effort from the player on debut. Joshua Blackburn, his second try-saving tackle of the game.
Let him go, let him go.
And that could be the defining moment in this game. 18 points to 6. Under 12 minutes remaining.
Get back, look at me.
Cowboys just unable to put the ball down over the Manly line. 3 or 4 opportunities they've had.
He's held there.
But it's been good defence from Manly tonight. As they go back to Lewis on the 5th. Again, down to the wing of Kurt Maul. He'll take it out just beyond the Cowboys' 20.
Release.
Busy night again for Kurt Maul.
He's held there.
He's had 5 line breaks to go with his 6 line breaks from last week. Made 7 runs for 160 metres.
Back with me.
Against the Panthers in round 1. So a goodbye for the Cowboys in the off-season, obviously coming from the Rabbitohs, season 1. And a mix-up in the middle as Koval has put it down. Possession goes back to the Seagulls and McKinney finds the touchline around about 28 metres out. So an opportunity for Manly to seal the game once again.
Right, here's tackle 1.
Corey Bell to set it up on the far touchline.
He's held there. 3 markers lock in.
This time McKinney in such a dummy half. Flat to Boone. Playing in the second row and his second stint on the field. Such a game this time to McKinney. Backdoor pass to Herman. Taken down inside the Cowboys 10. Final tackle now, Such. Back to Lewis, who once again puts it high. Good kick by Lewis. Batted back by Chapman Kenny, but Declan Murphy was there to take it. And a fortuitous bat back. Murphy at the right place at the right time.
He's held there. Move.
So 90 metres to go for the Cowboys. Needing someone to spark something from deep within their half. They've got John Harden on this near wing. Hasn't really seen much of the ball so far as Jamie Lee comes off his wing and charges it forward into the tackle of Such. Good defensive effort from the Seagulls, forcing the Cowboys to kick from deep in their own half. It is Corey Bell who charges it forward from the return. Murphy takes him down on the halfway line. Declan Murphy's been busy this afternoon. The little hooker has been absolutely everywhere after coming off the bench in game 1.
Right, that's the third.
Made 11 from 11 tackles last week. And I'd say he's probably made close to 30 tackles this afternoon. As McKinney's been held down, and the Seagulls get another penalty. So restarting from the Cowboys 10. They go to punch to set it up. Round about 6 metres out. Such a dummy half to McKinney. Flat pass to Chris Lord, and easy as you like it. Chris Lord goes for his first try in the SRL. Easy as you like. The big second rower. No one in front of him. Looked like Mobiston and possibly Jamie Lee. And straight between the two of them. So McKinney lines this one up to make it 4 from 4. 24 points to 6. It's the Sea Eagles out to a comfortable lead here at home with only 5 minutes remaining. Back underway off the boot of Will Kay and Byron Boone.
That's one. Move.
The hooker comes second rower, takes us forward, and a good run. Up into contact with Casey Namana and Jamie Lee.
2 on the keep going.
A bit of a fumble there by McKinney, who picks it up. Plays the ball, they go to Bennett.
Hill. 3. Move.
So it's going to be 2 from 2 for the Seagulls against the Cowboys.
Get back, look at me.
After their win away from home up in Townsville last season. They're going to wrap it up at home, 24 points to 6 with 2.5 minutes remaining to bag 2 points and get their season underway.
Run, release.
While the Cowboys will have to regather and seriously consider where they go from here.
3, back with me. Hill.
Kasakau takes it forward up to the halfway line.
He's held there.
So the Seagulls will take on the Parramatta Eels next week at home.
Hit the last. Hill.
While the Cowboys will take on the Broncos at Suncorp. What could be a season-defining moment for the Cowboys.
Get off him.
Robbie Elms at dummy half. They go to Byron Boone. And the siren will sound. And the Sea Eagles take the 2 points, beating the Cowboys 24 points to 6. Unable to score in the second 40. It was 2 tries on either side of halftime for the Sea Eagles. And they will be very pleased to get their season underway and bag 2 points in front of their home crowd. We hope you've enjoyed this afternoon's action. See you again soon, live on SRL TV.